I mean, oh yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sometimes somebody's always saying that, you know. Oh my God. Oh my God. People say it so differently, you know. Oh my God, Papa. Dang. Jesus Cristo. Oh my God. Oh my God. A lot of different ways to say that. Oh my God. Some people it's all one word. Oh my God. You know? Some people say, oh my God, Nebraska. You're like, nah, that's not it. We got the studios looking retightened. And that's producer Nick really, I mean, if you get a chance to look on the YouTube and just really fill your face with the beautiful background that we got going on here. Sweet taste of Americana right here. A lot of sweet things that people have brought us, and gifts that people have brought us. We got the strap right there, TFATK Guest of the Year, 2 times. A lot of nice things. Dude, I was just in the, so it's Saturday. I got to tell you that because I have to leave today to go to to go out of town. I'll talk about that in a little while. But I'm in the bathroom here at the office building, and there's a man in there. And he is, and I go to I'm using the sink. I do toilet and sink. I do a wall toilet, you know, for yellow only. And then I go to, and then I hear somebody in one of the booths, in one of the, you know, the Dookie booths. And I look over, somebody, okay, a man, I will say it was a man because the shoe size was probably more than, it looked like at least 9.5 or more or better. Somebody is facing the wrong way on the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's just, you know, because you know a toilet, I thought everybody sat one way on the toilet. And then I see this fella, you know, this little Olympian. And he's in there facing the wrong way. Okay? Just hugging tank, you know? And I'm just like, damn, this guy, I mean, maybe he has like poop dyslexia or something. I don't even know. But this guy, you know, and I said a quick prayer for him inside of myself, you know, dropped a QP on him. And God, I mean, you just wonder how people end up like that. And this was an adult. I mean, my brother and I, you know, when we were children and stuff like that, and when water was scarce, sometimes if we couldn't, you know, Mom wouldn't want us flushing the toilet that much. And so we would go back to back on the toilet and try to, you know, empty our bodies out. You know, whoever could do it faster and then just, you know, do one flush. But to see a grown man, and not see him, but just to see the legs of a grown man and know he's just in there just hugging tank, boy. You won't see me doing that. You won't see me just gripping that tank, that booty aquarium, bro, the back of a toilet. You won't see me. I sit face forward on a toilet with both my legs out in front of me like God intended. I ain't out here doing the devil's work. That's for sure. Let's go.
She's got eyes of fire that burn like a shot of whiskey.
Yeah, man.
And she's been known to bring a man to his knees. She'll take all you have, and you never see her coming.
She'll take all you have, baby. You never see her coming.
That's how I know the devil is a woman. Well, Mr. Johnson knows, 'cause he saw her up close in the Delta. Said, ma'am, if you don't mind, would you tune this guitar for me? The devil is a woman.
That's how I know. That's how I know. The devil is a woman. And that is Bishop Gunn right there. And just shooting that devil is a woman right in your ears. Isn't it crazy that there's holes in your head? And think about all of them. Okay, let's think about them. You got ear holes. They collect sound. So what else collects sound? Sponges. Hallways, I guess, or like a cave. Then you got your nose. You can smell. Isn't that crazy that you can smell stuff? You can bring air into your face, and then you know that if the air smells like something or doesn't. That's crazy, isn't it? Think about that. Oh, peach cobbler. You know, it could be anything. Oh man, somebody's been burning rubber out here while I was sleeping. Somebody's been squealing the tires. That's crazy that you can just make air come into your face and then guess and then you know what kind of smell is out there. And that just, to me, that's something we should talk about more. What's going on? Welcome to this past weekend. It is Saturday today, and what was I thinking about? Oh, I'm thinking about this, man. I'm thinking about my body today. And then we have our mouth, and the mouth can do a lot of different stuff. It's really the airport of your head. The other, the nose, the eyes do a good bit. A lot of traffic coming in, a lot of color traffic coming in and out of your eyes. Your eyes are connected pretty much to your brain. Your eyes are like little color brains that are kind of just loitering outside of the lobby of your brain. Like they're outside doing a cigarette while your brain's still on the clock. But your mouth is really like the airport. There's like a lot of, you got air coming in, words going out, tastes. You got food. You could be doing a sentence or you could be doing a taco. Your mouth has a lot of in and out, a lot of, importing and outporting through your mouth. So really unique that your head has all of that going on. Isn't that amazing? I mean, your head is like a damn train station. And they got sound trains, air trains, color train. It's just all aboard. We doing it. What's going on, boy? I was thinking yesterday about that my skin is starting to look a little bit old. That's what I started thinking, man. I was like, damn, my skin is getting old, boy. Isn't that weird? When you see something on your body, you're like, damn, that shit's starting to fall apart. Like, or if you see like your leg in a picture or something, you're like, damn, my leg is fucked up. I'm always shocked when you see like, when you have one of those moments where you're like, oh, wow. You look at a picture of yourself from a few years earlier. You're like, damn, I was young. I was fine as fuck. But then you didn't think you were fine back then. Remember that? I always hate that. You'll see a picture of yourself from like 7 years ago or even, 19 years ago. And you'll be like, damn, I was attractive and I just had no confidence. I'm like, God, why didn't I know that I was, handsome enough or fine enough? It's like, damn, look how nice I looked. I didn't realize it. I didn't have that confidence. I hate that, man. That boils my damn beef. That boils my beef. That makes me upset, man. But not as upset as that dude with damn freaking dude in the toilet on the wrong, just hugging that tank. But maybe he's going through something. I probably should have checked on him. I'll check if this episode, I'll check at the end. And if he's still in there, what if he's I don't want to think about that. What if he's deceased? Here I am making a podcast, laughing about the guy, who's trying to bat left-handed on a toilet, and the guy's, Jesus, I hope he's all right. What's going on? I got some new tour dates to announce to you. And I know people were upset because of some of the ones that happened, and I had to change stuff for the doing this movie. I'm about to leave right now. It is Saturday. I had to record this, and I'm leaving to go over to Atlanta, because when Chris Pratt said, "Hey, brother, I need you to come help me fight aliens," I say, "Okay, I'm gonna come fight. I'm gonna do that," because he's already been to the future and helped battle stuff, and so he knows what's going on. He's already taken care of some stuff, and so he needs help. What else, man? What else? What's going on? Just been trying to rest, trying to relax, and I got a bunch of great calls that came in. I got some new tour dates. I do want to announce them. But first, I want to say this. People talking about the Jimmy John's guy. Dude, Twitter, I fucking hate Twitter, man. Twitter just gotten so lame. It's, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why, I don't know. I don't know. It's just gotten so lame. I wish somebody would just make a Twitter just for everybody. I wish it's kind of social media and everything were just for everyone. For everyone. There's a lot of fake outrage. This is one of the things I saw in there. Fake outrage over a resurfaced photo of Jimmy John's founder pictured with a hunted, downed elephant has caused some people to call for a boycott of Jimmy John's. Look, if you don't want to eat Jimmy John's, don't eat it. But I'll tell you this, I'm eating it. Okay? As long as they don't put elephant on the on my turkey tom, baby, I'll be out there. I'll be out there by the Jimmy John's. You know that. Dude, I wear 2 pairs of underpants, bro, when I go to Jimmy John's, because I need something to keep my dick down, you feel me? Because their sandwiches make me damn erect. And yeah, if you're upset that Jimmy John killed a fucking lion, bro, then guess what? Oh, well. All right? Now, do I think he should be allowed to shoot a lion with a gun? No. I think if you want to fight an animal, you go fight an animal out there. Mano y mano. Anima. No. You know what I'm saying, boy. Mano animano. You fight an animano, but you don't fight him with a gun. You shooting something. I've said this before. You shooting something from 200 yards away. You and your buddies there. Snapping into a Slim Jim, bro, and looking at each other's ass cheeks in one of them little, cages or whatever. No, Jimmy John, you want to battle something? Get out there and battle something. And also, yeah, I'd love to see you. Maybe they should have more exotic meats at the sandwich shop. Anybody ever thought about that? Because, yeah, most of the animals he's killing, turkey, tuna. What do they have at Jimmy John? Chicken. That shit is easy to kill, bruh. Dude, I'll kill a chicken with a fucking piece of yarn, bruh. Sneak up on that bitch, boy, and get him Italian style from the back. But you're saying, I'm glad to see at least he's moving up to challenge more hard-hitting animals. But, look, dude, if I'm fully honest, I'd have a little bit of fant, bro. You throw a little elephant on a bread? Oh, boy. Get in there. Boy, I'd have me a couple cuts of fant, bro, and some fucking, on a brioche roll. Doctor. Call the doctor. Yeah, so look, I don't think anybody should kill a big animal like that with a gun. You want to get out there and fight him face to face? Then do it. You put 2 boxing gloves on Jimmy, and you put one boxing glove on that trunk of the of that elephant and let him do it out. You know, best of 3 or something. So, but I mean, you can't hate the guy forever. I mean, you know, he's fucking selling sandwiches. Dude, if you sold billions of sandwiches and shit, you'd probably lose your mind too and do something crazy in Africa. But I don't know. I mean, it's just they want anything. If it's a white guy doing something, they're going to shut him down. So that's Twitter basically for you. That's basically, yeah, I don't even have a problem. Dude, I think he should have to fight a regular elephant now. That's the rule then. You want to kill one? Okay. Second one, you guys got to go at it. I like that. I want to announce these rescheduled European tour dates. Please note that tickets will go on sale this Tuesday, August 27th at 10 a.m. local time. So people are like, well, what time is that here? That's 10 a.m., wherever here is. The ticket links for the original shows will be the same for the rescheduled dates. Tickets will transfer over. So if you had a ticket for the original show, you can just transfer your ticket over to the new date. If you have questions or concerns about switching over your tickets or any other questions, please contact the venue box office or the point of purchase, and they will be able to help facilitate. Okay, they are Saturday, January 4th is Manchester. Sunday, January 5th is also Manchester. Monday the 6th is Dublin, Ireland. Wednesday the 8th will be Glasgow, and that's January. This is all January. Friday the 10th will be London. Saturday the 11th will be London, 2 shows. Monday will be Amsterdam, January 13th. Tuesday, January 14th will be Oslo. And Wednesday, January 15th will be Stockholm. And so those are the European dates. And again, you can get all of those through theovon.com/tour. And if you had a ticket to a previous show, that will just transfer over to the new show. But you should check in with the box office and see what's going on. Man, my hair looks like shit, bro. That's crazy, man. Oh, that's another thing that's coming out of your head. Hair and little... Dude, think of all the stuff your head is doing. Think of it. Your head is doing almost so much stuff to your body's kind of... I mean, it's doing a lot, but it's definitely kind of backseat driver a little bit, I feel like. But let's take some calls. Speaking about European tour dates, let's take a call that came in right here. Onward.
Hey, Theo, it's your man Tito Leibowitz over here in Germany.
What's up, Tito? Onward, brother. In Germany, huh? Danke.
And I just wanted to call in, man, kind of give you some support on your decision to take that movie with Chris Pratt. I had a pretty rough year this last year. Job losses and changes. Lost a dear friend of mine, for example. And your show helped me tremendously. That perspective kind of got me through that. And a few months ago when your show in Amsterdam posted, I didn't know if I was even going to be over here to go, but I decided to go ahead and roll the dice to buy that ticket. And turns out I found a job actually right down the road from where the show was going to be at. So I was really excited about that, and I got the job.
Oh, congrats, man. So you got a new job, and it's right down the road from that Amsterdam hitter, but then I changed the date.
Then it turns out last week I found out they're going to send me out of town for training during that time frame of the show. So I watched the podcast on Monday. It turns out you have to postpone the show, which means I'm going to be able to make the postponed show after my new job training. So all things considered, it works out well for me, and it's working out well for you. I just wanted to kind of call in and give you some positive news now.
Well, there you go, guys. One person excited about the change, man. So look, if you want to blame it on somebody, we rescheduled them all for that guy right there. Now, congrats on the job, man. You got that new job, and you're going to be able to do different activities at work. They're going to pay you. You're going to perform. That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. And thanks for the well wishes about the film. I mean, I don't say film, movie. I don't fucking know, bro. I mean, I don't know exactly how to discuss this thing, without sounding like a straight D-bag, honestly. But here we go.
TV, what's going on, big dog? This guy's over here in Charlotte.
What's up, Kaiser, over there in Charlotte? Gang, bro, onward.
Coughing up a lung.
Because you on that weed, baby.
On that hitter. But congratulations on the news about the role that you got. Chris Pratt. It's one of the top 10 guys in Hollywood right now. That's an Avenger. You know?
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Look, if Rosie O'Donnell hits me up to do something, suck a tit, Roro. You know what I'm saying? If, who else? One of these fucking Muppets. I mean, it could literally 99% of people ask me if I want to be a part of something. No. But, I mean, this thing just sliced through the water like a fucking shrimp with a sword, baby. And I was like, man, this man's asking me point blank to be a part of his project. And I didn't know what else to do except, he said, look, I need somebody to help me fight aliens and the future needs you. And I was like, well, damn, bro, are you sure? And that was how it kind of started. And so now I'm going to go, I guess I'm going to help out for the future as much as I can. So onward.
You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to think of like what role you were going to play. I could see you being a mechanic.
Oh, yeah, dude, I like mechanics. Thanks.
With some oil, a couple oil spots on your shirt, on your hands. I could see you probably being a veterinarian.
Oh, yeah, boy, with that heavy petting zoo, bruh. Now, veterinarian, I'm not cutting into something for no reason. I mean, I'm not cutting into something for no reason, dude. If if an animal swallows a marble or swallows its house keys or something, I'll get in there. But for some miscellaneous, they got arrhythmia here in fucking Judy's rabbit. That's Judy's problem, bro. I'll send that thing over to Jimmy John and let him pop it off. You feel me? Onward.
And taking care of dogs and other animals. But and hamsters and guineas. Also, I wanted to ask you.
Or Jesus, brother, well, ask me because this guy might be just really too high, man. Onward.
Are you going to be filming during the Diamonds fight? Does this mean that you cannot go to Abu Dhabi?
That is what it means, man. It is what it means, and that's a bummer too, man. I was probably. I mean, it's been a lot, man. To be honest, dude, it's like the past couple months have been tough. Well, here first, my brain's all over the place. Yes, I can't go to the fight, so I'm bummed out about that. And what role am I playing in this show? They just need. The guy said they need help in the future, and they. That it's about like they have aliens and that they need help. And so, I don't think I don't think they have a lot of veterinarians in the future because you don't see that. You don't see like a guy show up in a time machine and he's got a couple animals with him or something, or like a stethoscope with like deer blood on it or something. So I think it's going to be a little bit more, just kind of like a normal guy who goes to the future and just tries his best, basically. They said, we want you. That's what they said. I said, well, what is they said? We want you. We want you to help us in the future because we got problems. And they're talking about aliens. And also, look, a black friend of mine told me that black people and aliens have beef with each other. So, I mean, and I told y'all about that a while back, but there's just obviously in the future, there's a lot of kind of shit happening that people are concerned about. But, what else, man? Let's take another call that came in here. Sorry, I'm all over the place a little bit, man. my energy's all jacked up because I have to fly out tonight. So I'm a little bit, just erratic, I guess. And I'm nervous. I don't know what this experience is going to be like. I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, they're going to have people that are professional. I'm going to have to be in a different type of environment. The things I am excited about, I'm going to have to, but I don't know. They made it seem like it's like I'm going to be able to be myself. And so that was something that was extremely appealing to me. And Chris Pratt is basically like, Jesus' little bucko. So it's like, if the Lord calls, dude, you don't just sit by the phone and finish off a thing of Planters peanuts. You know what I'm saying? You don't fucking just polish off some Nutter Butters and listen to that bitch ring. If the Lord calls. Yellow. Let's take another call here. And this is, the number is 985-664-9503. And, we had another question that came in here through Patreon, through Danny Crook. And it's more about the film, The Ghost Draft. That's the name of it. What expectations do you have as you approach the new movie project? What expectations? For background and context, I recently realized how much of my own anxiety and depression stems from not managing my own expectations better. So what expectations do you have for the film? That's a good question, man. I think, I realize this isn't a film I'm the star of or anything like that, that I'm not even, I'm going to be a part of it. That's all I know. And it was kind of risky to me to accept, that. But I have to go in, and I think it's going to be a nice change of pace in the sense that it will give me a chance to have a new experience with something, and just have a little bit of a change of pace. We all need that in our lives. Variety is the spice of life, they say it. It's that cinnamon, bro, that cardamom. I'm expecting that there'll be a lot of downtime, which I think will be good. For me to get a chance to rest. I've been trying to take some time off and really just rest my brain. My brain feels really tired. And so I've been just trying to rest it and relax it. And so I think I'll have that. Expectations, I probably won't be able to be, I'm not going to be the center of attention. And so I think that this could be just a nice lesson in humility. To be support somebody else. What expectations? I'm going to try to create some good patterns for myself on a day-to-day basis so that I don't just fall into bad habits. So I'm going to really work hard to do that. It's funny, man. It's crazy how much expectations. I'll have expectations run crazy in my head forever. Thinking something's going to be like this or like this or like this. And I'm not even... I can't even really be present in my own life until whatever that thing happens is. And then things rarely can live up to your expectations because our imagination can be so, like if you see like a pretty girl walk towards you, or a pretty man, if you like a man's body, or you like a man's brain and body, you see them walk at you and you think, man, they're going to look at me. They're going to buy me a flower or something, or a hat or something. We'll split a little bag of something, cut a nerd rope in half and share it. But the truth is they don't. They just walk by, and now you're like, shit. Now I'm all depressed because that person thinks I'm nasty. But they never thought about me at all. And here I am, not taking care of myself, laying on the couch, watching 2 seasons of Forensic Files. Homeboy. Just out there just doing just mostly death viewing on investigative discovery. That's bad news, Bears. So I think I'm trying to keep my expectations low. And I'm trying to see if there's lessons for me in this. As lame as that sounds a little bit, that's what I'm trying to do. So those are some of my thoughts going into it. Danny Crook. Jillian Neal had this question. How do you wind down after a show? You put so much energy and joy into your stand-up. I'm just curious how you relax. It takes me a while, I realized. And it takes me, usually I'll drink coffee in between shows and to get jacked out for the second one. So I got that fucking, you know what I'm saying? I got that baby brown vinegar, boy, that cafe. Just trying to skeet right out of my veins. And that gets me jacked out for the second hit. So afterwards, how do I wind down? Well, I used to do masturbation. But I'm trying not to do that. So I usually get a little sandwich. I'll eat a bunch of turkey as like a sedative. I'll do a pound of turkey to try and get to sleep. Because turkey, bruh, that's just Valium with wings, dude. If you have enough turkey, boy, it's lights out, son. Turkey has, what does it have in it? Tetrafan? Yeah, turkey has tetrafan. So sometimes you'll see somebody sleep at the wheel or whatever, or the cops pull you over. They say, damn, man, you in and out of the lanes, bruh. And that's when I break out a bag of Butterball. Say, hey, look, officer. Fuck, I've had about 30 slices tonight. You hear me? So who knows, boy, I'm fucking daddy's looped out on that honey roasted. So they don't know. They hit you with that breathalyzer, and that shit registers Farmer John, baby. You feel me? That breathalyzer, baby, they getting that shit registers 14 ounces. And that turkey time hitter, boy, I've had 2 Jimmy Johns, son. Hold the elephant. You feel me? I've had 2 Jimmy John frickin' those little snackadactyls and hold the elephant. What else? What else is going on, man? I think I'm just excited. I was thinking this weekend about people have been saying recently, like, oh man, I'm so proud of you. And I was thinking about like being proud and you know what? I was like, I have a really tough time feeling proud of myself. And I don't know if I've ever really felt proud of myself, Like, I don't know exactly what that feeling is. I think I felt like achievement. I felt some sense of wow. But I wonder if we have lost I wonder how do we know if we're feeling proud of ourselves or if we're just feeling egotistical or overconfident. It's tough to figure out. But I think it goes back to, just sometime I just never could feel, I never felt proud of myself. And it could be from a series of things. Maybe, my parents, it could have been when I was young, I didn't know, every congratulations or anything. There wasn't, enough of that. Or it just could be that the way I was made at a, molecular level, I wasn't that proud parrot, I was more of just a little, just the little canary that couldn't, or just I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. My brain's leaking. Let's take another call that has come in here. The hotline, as always, is 985-664-9503. If you're a young fella that's been struggling with something, or a young man or lesbian or woman, or anyone, Native American, anyone, please call and let us know if something's troubling you. 985-664-9503. Here we go.
Theo, Dusty here from Leesburg, Georgia again.
What up, Dusty? I appreciate you calling in, baby. Dusty. You know what I'm saying, son? Put some water on the ground, you feel me? Let's hear it, Dust.
I just had to stop your latest podcast immediately and give you a call and tell you that I called the authorities in your area to come check on you. You know, to be honest with you, man, just with, with everything that's going on, with you just saying on the internet that you eat Pop-Tarts with no frosting on it, I mean, clearly you're a fucking psychopath. So.
Oh, man, I appreciate the call, bro. Dude, Pop-Tarts without frosting, that's how you do it. That's how you show the ladies you're a man when you're young. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a child, I'm not showing up with this sugary fucking little bitch rectangle. I ain't showing up with this little sucrose, this little glucogen shape, bruh. I show up with that. It looks fucking patented, bro. It looks like leather almost, like a crispy kind of edible leather. I show up with that. You can see the little, the base, the cherry or whatever, the strawberry, trying to get out of the little holes. They got the little peepholes over there. It's not slopped down with this big fake hard ass frosting. I like that brown, that little baby. And sometimes even I'll take some peanut butter and put it on the back of that bitch. But I don't put it on the front. I don't cover the holes where those little lava pockets where that filling is. They got that filling in them. And filling is something that's hiding inside of something else. Filling a lot, say it can be good or bad. I mean, they'll fill your Pop-Tart with strawberry. They'll fill your teeth with metal. They put metal in your damn teeth. So who is that? The government. But yeah, man, you could tell the cops to hold off, bro. I got it. I'm holding it down here. Oh, I'm holding it down here, man. With frosting, you're an adult. If you eat Pop-Tarts with frosting and you're an adult, who do you think you are? Huh? Stephanie, what was that lady's name? Fuck, I don't remember. Stephanie something. Well, it's football, you know it, and it's a new season. Antonio Brown's on the Raiders. Le'Veon Bell is on the Jets. Odell Beckham Jr. is in Cleveland. It's ego roulette. But the one thing that hasn't changed is where you should put your money down on all the games. MyBookie is the place to bet on football every weekend. MyBookie has better bonuses and more prop bets than any other sports book, period. This year, they're hosting the first online handicapping super contest. First place is guaranteed to win at least $100,000, and it only costs $100 to enter. Now, stuff like that I really enjoy because you can kind of play it out over a season, I like the thing where you can do like a bet, and then you can, some of them, they last longer than just one game or one moment. All you got to do is pick 5 NFL games against the spread every week to climb the leaderboard and score your share of the huge cash prize pool. MyBookie also has a live in-game betting on every NFL game. They got the most rewarding player perks. And I do like betting on those. Oh, you could bet maybe is one of these players going to start crying for no reason? Is somebody's going to get served with you don't take care of your children papers right in the middle of the game. It's interesting to see. And I want to say that our listeners get up to $1,000 first deposit bonus. That means you can double your first deposit. Just use promo code PAST to activate the offer. Visit MyBookie online today. That's MyBookie. And don't forget to use the promo code PAST when creating your account to claim the bonus. Bet, win, get paid. That's it. MyBookie. And use the promo code PAST when opening your account to claim your bonus. Oh, man. Sometimes I feel like episodes are fun, and sometimes I feel like I don't know what they are, man. Sometimes I feel like I am just fucking wandering around. Sometimes I feel like I got damn lesbians trapped inside of my body, man. Sometimes I feel like if you just beat me open with a hatchet or something, they'd have probably damn 60 lesbians climb out. you know, so. And, dude, I'll tell you this. They had a girl that had a crush on me, dude. This girl, Kitty, when I was young. And, man, I had a crush on her, too. And she was beautiful, dude. And they called her Kitty because she would lick her arms a lot. And something about it, I mean, that was just sexy to me. You know, when you see a girl just rubbing her own tongue just damn down near her elbows for no real reason. I mean, it's Jesus, bro. That's like almost like going to Florida. It's beautiful. And I remember at recess, I was so nervous. Remember that? Being young at recess, you're so nervous. Especially if there was a girl you were going to see. I'd be like, oh, Kitty. And then every time you saw each other when you were in like elementary school or whatever, you'd just be in a fight. You'd be like, you never talk to me. And then you'd write them a letter. It says, you never talk to me on it. Real big. And then it'd be like yes or no. And it's like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. And then halfway through the year, they hire an attorney. Her family hires an attorney, and they want money. And so that's what I'm saying is going on with a lot of these matches these days. You know, you pass them a love note, they pass you back a affidavit or whatever. You know what that thing, whatever when they want half your money, they want affidavits money. Hey, we're going to give you this right here. So we're going to show up to court, and she gets half, dude, and you get some of what you previously had. And that's called that affidavit. But damn, Kitty was fine, bruh. And I knew she liked milk. And I know it's crazy, but that's why they called her that as a nickname. And I knew she liked milk, full milk, not some of that weak ass shit. Dude, you see some of that weak ass milk, bruh. That shit comes up a little bit soft, dude, like a brother from Seattle, you know? When you see that weak milk, come on, boy. I want that thick, you know? I want that thick, that kind of milk that just, tastes like it's got some real bitches in it while you're drinking it. That's what I like. Let's take another call that came in here. Onward.
Hey, Theo, this is Skyler from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
What's up, Skyler, over there in Myrtle Beach? And they have a lot of exotic animals over there in Myrtle Beach. That's the truth. Onward.
Your apprehension about having too much on your plate, man, I feel like I'm in the same boat. I'm in a band. I'm a musician. I play in a band and solo. I'm going back to school here in a week's time and going to my first AA meeting tonight, actually. First time ever.
Dang, man. Congrats, baby boy. Congrats, boy. Stand on the stoop, son. Stand on the stoop. They got the steps, baby. Good for you, man. That's a lot. Onward.
Yeah, the culture of alcohol really derailed something I had going for me. I was in school to be a music teacher. Kind of just let that dark art consume me, man. I also work a temp job that's usually 40 hours a week in the daytime, so.
That's a lot. It's a lot of work you got going on. Let's hear more.
A lot on my plate as far as that's concerned. Looking forward, but very nervous about my first meeting tonight. And I'm just real nervous about all those things coming together at the same time, and it's really got me uneasy. It just gives me a lot of comfort whenever you talk about these feelings and these things, and wondering how I'm going to push through with my craft when I'm sober and completed the treatment, man. I just want to say you're awesome, dude.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I didn't mean to cut you off there. I just don't like, sometimes I mean, I'm grateful, but sometimes it's hard to hear. Here, I'll listen to the rest of it.
Gang, you're the man.
Gang, bro, I appreciate that. No, sometimes I just, sometimes it's hard to hear people. It's hard to, it's hard to, I don't know. Sometimes it's, I don't know. Let's talk about what you were talking about then. It's a lot on your plate. Dude, recently, man, I hadn't really been 100% clean with you guys about, I had so much on my plate, and, I remember when I was in Arizona and I had to get fluids. I wasn't feeling good and just been exhausted when I was in Phoenix, and that was a couple months ago. And I kept thinking like, oh, well, I can't like complain or anything about being stressed or overworked, because everybody deals with that kind of stuff, and I wasn't trying to complain. I don't know. Sometimes it's like we create there's a culture sometimes where if we are working too much, then we feel like we can't say it. We can't, no matter what's going on, it's like we can't say it. And I probably should have said more often, like, man, I know I kept saying I feel stressed and this and that, but I just didn't realize how exhausted I'd been. I mean, just exhausted. It was just starting to hurt me at like a level, even a creative level. I just feel, I don't want to burn myself completely out. I want to just, I need to spend some time making sure that I'm okay, so that I can continue to do what I love to do and do it for everyone at a high level, so when I do come to do the show, it's going to be great. And it's going to be something that it's a fair trade for the price of your ticket, or the ticket that you're buying, that I'm giving you. I want to give you more than your value. And that's what I want to do. And so yeah, for me, I think I had too much on my plate. And I wasn't doing enough to take care of myself. I wasn't putting enough good stuff into my holes, in my face and my head, or anywhere really. And I'm not putting anything really in my butt or anything like that, but you know what I'm talking about. So, dude, what if your butt was just like a purse and it was a little easier to get into? Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy, boy? You're like, damn, oh man, I got to carry this out, and I got to carry these whistles, and I got to carry this little bitty, this small mattress, and what am I going to do? Oh gosh, where am I going to, how am I going to carry my coffee? And then just throw those whistles into your butt. Wouldn't that be great? And wouldn't it just be, because really a kangaroo that has just like a big open butt, like that pouch is really just a big open, kind of a big, long, kind of big front butt, beehole, son, you feel me? That front beehole, that pouch. So they could put stuff in there, and we're out here fucking, you could barely get anything really into your butt. So I think if we, something we could ask God for is to loosen up our butts a little, not to do anything crazy, but just to help us kind of carry, get stuff out to the car. That's all I'm saying. But I think the benefits of 12-step programs and recovery programs can be astronomical for people. And even just that, I was thinking sometimes I'm too hard on myself, and sometimes I just want to, I want to know what I'm capable of. And and it's, you have to learn the balance, and you got to calibrate that. But yeah, if you have a lot on your plate, man, then just eat one thing at once. It's okay sometimes. Now that's two things. If you put a lot on your plate, but just eat one thing at a time, man. Don't leave, half of a bite here and half of a bite here, and half of your mouth has got this and that and everything. And I say yes to too many things. I want to do too much. And that's part of one of my character defects is my character wants to do everything. So it'll say yes a lot. And then everything I am as a person, I can't keep up. But I'm learning, I looked up stress and a lot of things like that. And I'm, trying to see about getting more fitness going and things that are just going to help me take care of myself better. So just, be careful out there, man. And I appreciate the warm words. I think I have a tough time hearing compliments sometimes. And so that's tough for me. And when I'm feeling a little bit better, I'll go into that more. Let's take this right here for you. You know that this past weekend is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. You'll discover countless ways to fuel your curiosity, creativity, and career. Take classes in social media marketing, creative writing, mobile photography, even illustration. You know, if you feel like you can't learn something, maybe it's only because you don't want to. Because these days we all have access to the same amount of information. Nobody's really smarter than anyone anymore. You know, it's just, do people want to access the information, and how are they accessing it, and what are they doing with it? ZipRecruiter has everything you need to develop that next skill. Whether you're looking to discover a new passion, start a side hustle, or gain professional capabilities, Skillshare is there to keep you learning, thriving, and reaching new goals. You want to learn graphic design? Try Graphic Design Basics, Core Principles for Visual Design. Join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare today with a special offer. Get 2 months of Skillshare for free. That's right, Skillshare is offering this past weekend listeners 2 months of unlimited access to over 25,000 classes for free. To sign up, go to Skillshare.com/Theo Von. Again, go to Skillshare.com/Theo Von to start your 2 months now. That's Skillshare.com/Theo Von. I'm going to be going to Biloxi next weekend. That show is on. And again, I'm sorry about the Brea shows. I know I keep saying it, but I'm really, I'm bummed out. But you know, I have to be smart. I have to take care of myself. You know, I think I was afraid to tell people how bad I was really struggling with, you know, the way I was feeling and stuff, because when you're doing well, nobody wants to hear that you're not doing well. You know, nobody wants to hear that the guy that's, you know, doing great on the outside, that he's feeling troubled on the inside, or that he's burnt out. Nobody wants to hear that. And so you just keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. And you know, I have to remember that I'm a performer, I'm an entertainer, I'm an artist. I like to be creative, bruh. And so I don't want to, you know, it's just been a whirlwind year, and I have to be careful, and I got to manage my capabilities and what I'm capable of. So, you know, out of the blue, when this film came up, it was like, oh, this is exciting. This is something that, you know, this is an amazing opportunity in some regard. It's also real scary in other regard. You know, I don't want people looking at me like some kind of movie guy. You know, this is my joy. This is what I love doing. And doing stand-up. I'm a comedian. I've been on the road for 15 years doing stand-up comedy. You know, I don't even know how many weekends a year. 30, 40? 30. I would say 30, not 40. That would be lying. Let's take another call here. And I'm not complaining. I'm just... I don't know. It's like I just... you know, I just don't have that thing inside of me that will tell me when it's like, hey, man, you know, you've done enough right now. You know, you're doing enough. There's just that crazy person inside of me that's just like, you know, that's just always kind of saying, oh, you got to do more. You got to do more. You're not doing enough. All right, let's take one more call here. Here we go.
Hey, Theo, this is William Bell, QM1, United States Navy. I just want to let you know...
Billy Bell from the U.S. Naval. Thank you very much, brother. And we love you guys. Thanks for being in the Navy, brother. Gang.
Appreciate everything you do. Me and a bunch of the guys listen to the podcast on deployment, man, and sometimes it felt like that was the only thing that got us through some of them hot nights out there in the Gulf.
Oh, definitely, boy. And that's when you got to find a man with cool skin, bro, or a woman. Now, the good thing about the Navy and the Air Force, they got some beautiful babies in there these days, dude. Hell, if you've been deployed long enough, you might even find a man with just long hair and just have him look the other way and just, right vagina next to his little beehole or something, or be wild or something. But But anyway, man, enough of the gay jokes. I know people always do that about the Navy and everything, but I hope you also, I will say this, bruh, to the armed forces. If we fight somebody next, I hope you guys beat their ass, bruh. How about that, gang? Onward.
But just want to appreciate everything you do, and love you, man. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang, man, and thanks for your service. And thanks for your service, man. You know, I don't know what the future's going to hold, but if shit gets out of hand, let's all meet in Colorado or Texas or something and fucking hold it down. Let's take this one last call here, 985-664-9503. Thank you guys for being with us, for being here today. Yeah, I just don't feel like myself. I don't feel like myself, you know, and I'm just tired of not feeling like myself. And so I'm trying to figure out what is going on with me a little bit. So yeah, it's just been a lot going on this past month, man. But I'm excited. We got those new Europe dates. You know, that's amazing. It's going to be January. Cause dude, you don't think I was so excited about coming over to another part of the world and being good and doing that? You know, man, I was so excited. I was going to go to Dubai, see my boys fight, cruise out of there, stop in Istanbul for 4 days, and then go do the tour. That was my plan. And so now I got to fight aliens. I just don't know if ever in my life will I have an opportunity to go fight aliens like this. Now, being friends with Eddie Bravo, you got a chance to fight aliens probably a couple times in your life. But this should be interesting. You know, and we did it our way. You know, I did it just by being myself. And I don't have to do some character or be somebody else's, you know, pigeon or fucking work under some, do some bullshit character. This character was like, oh, you can be you. And I said, damn, man, that's going to be something fun for everybody and not just for me. Okay, let's take this call. Here we go, man. And thank everybody for the calls. And thank you guys so much for your support. A lot of nice calls that came in this week, too, just being supportive. So thank you so much. Onward.
Hey, Theo. Cam, Charlotte, North Carolina.
What's up, Cam from Charlotte? And that's, Charlotte is a woman's name, too. It's also a city, so... You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you see a dude just hump in the air in the middle of town, you say, dang, what's going on, boy? You say, oh, I'm just getting a little bit of Charlotte. You feel me? Gang, gang.
20 years old, young buck, trying to figure out my way in life.
20 years old right there. Double decades right here. Onward, brother.
I got a problem with these sweaty hands, man. My dad had problems with it, tells me not to worry about it, but comes a problem on dates, man, and
oh, you got them sweaty hands, huh? You got them leaky mitts, baby. Tell me more.
Just wondering some advice that maybe you could give a young guy. Sweaty hands, trying to figure out this world, man. So.
Oh, you got that drip shake, huh? I can only imagine, man. You try to shake somebody's hand, and you and your daddy probably can't even handshake because it's just like two fists trying to hug, and they can't. And it's like, damn. Onward.
Thank you, and maybe you give me a little advice on what to do with these hitters. Thanks, man.
You got them leaky hitters, bro. I mean, the only thing you could do, marry a plumber. You know, that's the old joke. If you got sweaty hands, you marry a plumber. But damn, boy, you got them sweaty hands. That's trouble. Yeah, that's a tough one, man, because... I mean, you could keep, like, I don't know if you've ever been to the gymnasium, but they have this little thing of chalk sometimes. I guess people die there a lot or whatever, and they'll put it on their hands or something. Or, if they're doing, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what it's for, really, but people put it on their hands there. And you can do it, too. So you can put one of those in the vehicle or something. What else? You could hold your hands out of the window when you drive. So you could hold your hands right out of the car window when you drive, like a little Bichon. And they do that sometimes, and hang your tongue out or something to kind of cool them bad boys off. Because that's those fucking front grippers, baby. Them hands, you got a pair of them. And I mean, yeah, I don't know what else you could do, dude. Get some gloves or something. Get some cinnamon. or do something like seasonal, some Oregon, not Oregon, a little bit of Ganger, you feel me? That Ganger. Get you some of those or crumble up some Ganger snaps or whatever and put them on the front. Get you right. But yeah, you need some type of a dust to cover it. Now, there's a surgery you can get. You got to get the glands sawed out of your hands. So, I don't know where you want to do that at, but I would say, I think a lot of girls will think it's cute too. Just tell them they make you nervous or something. I think now that's a good way. In the beginning, say, oh yeah. Oh, hey, Violet, you really making me nervous. My hands are really just leaking for you. Or get you some special gloves, some gloves that match like your pants. Like Brendan Schaub is like a guy that will wear some fucking weird gloves. So do some shit like that and do something. But I think if a girl said, man, your hands are real wet. I would say, look, hey, I'll get wet if you get wet. You feel me? Now that's kind of perverse, but that's not a real Christian way to go about it, but that's something you could do. And what else? Man, the truth is somebody's going to love your damn wet hands. They probably got a lady out there sitting around with dry, ashy hands. Some lady, she's just leaving just real intense fingerprints everywhere she goes. And people say, damn. I mean, you probably can't play solitaire because the cards get all kind of waterlogged up. They get all, they swole a little. But they got some dry lady out there. I mean, look at this. Your father made you, and he got them drippy mitts. So we've all got something, bruh. I feel like I've been losing my hair, dude. That's scary. I got a big nose right on the front of my face, dude. You know how much easier it would be if my nose was on the back of my face? Way easier. But, we've all got some kind of thing. I got those fucking, people don't want to talk about them a lot, those clavies. I got those up top hitters, baby, them high ribs. And them bitches are beautiful. But you don't see those a lot. So we all have things about ourselves that we don't really enjoy. So I think if you got some, just tell them you've been doing laundry or something. You could do that. But the unique thing about it is there's somebody else out there that's got it just like you, your father. And you have somebody to talk about it with. And if anything, it's a gift, man. What if you and your father had nothing in common? I'd give anything to have something, to be able to talk to my father. Not only talk to him about something we had in common, blame him. You also have somebody to blame. These days, you could take your daddy to court. Sue him, boy. The state versus drip drop. You feel me? But I think it's something you have in common with your father. And he cares about you. He's damp with affection for his son. He's damp with sentiment for his boy. And that could be anything coming out of your hands, dude. Who knows, man? Damn. That could be that body skeet, boy. That could be the Lord trying to just really blossom right out of your palms. So there's a lot going on with you, man. And I think there's supposed to be. You don't want to have a dry existence. So I would put some, maybe there's like a powder that's real fine people wouldn't notice. You could put in your pockets. You could wear gloves, really cool, chill gloves or something. Fashion's gotten so weird, you can almost do whatever you want. You could do some blue jean gloves or something like that, something that's really kind of unique. Or like Rocky. Remember, he wore that. And he just had a lisp, so he wasn't even that fashionable. He had a speech impediment, and he fucking, wore mittens. So Jesus Christ, Brian, he had a great career. But I think there's a lot of possibility for you, man, and I love you, Brian. I hope when I see you, dude, you fucking shake me. You shake my hand with one of those wet bitches, baby. Because I'm going to grip that thing, and I'm going to pull you in, daddy, and give you that one-handed fucking lava lock, baby, that fucking one-handed fucking love hustle real fast, boy. That half a hug, you feel me? I'm in and out. Okay. I got to go to Atlanta, man. they say, look, man, we got to fly you out here. We got to do all of that. So we got a week of training, and that just means like going over rehearsals and looking at things and stuff like that. And I think the scariest thing for me is that I've been doing things, podcasting and stand up. It's your own thing, and I have to work with others here. And I'm definitely excited. It's gonna be cool. But it's just, I have to remember that. So I gotta, it's not about me. It's about a project everybody's trying to do. I'm hoping to learn, and I'm hoping to have an experience that I could share with others. And I mean, you guys. So gang. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And yeah, be good to yourselves. I am having a tough time like connecting with myself. So that's been really, really tough for me. So I feel like sometimes, I don't know what's going on, but everything's going to be okay. I do know that. I believe that. And just got to stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket and one moment at a time. And don't future trip. And stay in gratitude. I mean, we all have a lot to be grateful for. We all do. And we're all listening we're right here, right now. And thank you guys for being a part of my life, man. And be good to yourself. And I hope you deserve it. I'm so grateful that I have. I have something, when they say you want to come do this thing, I didn't just think, oh yeah, years ago I would have thought, oh yeah, my first thought was, man, well, I'm going to have to do my podcast. How am I going to do it? What am I going to do? And so we, no Sunday episodes will stop. That won't stop at all, or no Monday episodes. But I'm going to cut back on some guest episodes because I need to for my own well-being. And that's as far as I know right now. And that could, I don't think that would change, but that's the goal right now, And so I'm going to be good to myself because I know I deserve it. You guys tell me that all the time when I see you in person. So thank you very much. And you do the same for yourself.
She's got eyes of fire that burn like a shot of whiskey. And she's been known to bring a man to his knees. She'll take all you have, and you never see her coming. And that's how I know the devil is a woman. Well, Mr. Johnson knows, 'cause he saw her up close in the Delta. Said, ma'am, if you don't mind, would you tune this guitar for me? But she took his soul and she broke his heart just for fun. And that's how I know the devil is a woman. That's how I know. Temptation is her game. She'll make you want to anything that she wants you to. And just when you think that you understand her, everything changes. Oh, everything changes. And that's how I know.
And enjoy your first meeting, brother. Hope you enjoy your first meeting, man. I'm about to go to one too myself right now. So
children. He says she plays a pretty mean fiddle, it's true. Oh, but even though you got that fiddle of gold, she will never admit that you won. And that's how I know the devil is a woman. Yeah, that's how I know the devil is a woman.